Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Gamestah TV2. This is Crisis, bringing you League of Legends action from the VEC online tournament out of Wellington. And I'm joined in the studio by EJ. Good evening, EJ.
Good evening, Crisis. Good evening, listeners. Yes, VEC action, Crisis, and it doesn't get much better than that on a Sunday night.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to this all week, I have to say. It's keen to get some new League of Legends action, and we got two games for you tonight, so that's going to be fun. This is the first one, HKAYCEE on the blue team versus the POROS on the red team. And it's the first match, really, of the tournament that we'll be covering. Well, hopefully it's a good portent of signs to come.
All I know is that if you're living in New Zealand, Australia, or any part of the world for that matter, you're going to want to tune in. This is the top of the table as far as it goes to university students gaming.
For real, that is exactly what it is. So the VEC, that's the Victoria Engineering Club. We do stuff, you can see it there on your screen. It's the engineering club from Victoria University in Wellington. So not the Victoria University in Victoria, Australia. It's Victoria University in Wellington in New Zealand.
COD players.
What's that?
COD players or something.
Oh, possibly, yes. Okay, so let's just run through the teams very quickly while they go through the picks and bans. On the blue team, as I said, was HKAYCEE, and we've got Sitcha, Dream, John T. Wanty, Spectre, and Sykes. And on the red team, on the right-hand side, we've got the POROS. And the POROS are Hillbilly, King of POROS, Poata, Augustus Prime, and Prosaurus Rex. So two top teams here. We were having a look at them earlier on, EJ, and we were kind of picking that HKAYCEE must be the favourites for this game.
We're waiting for a big game from Spectre. He talks the talk, man. It's now for him time to back it up and cast the spells to dispels.
Well, of course, they are the challenger tier group of players, aren't they? And they're going up against mostly plats.
Mostly platinums, yeah.
So, Hillbilly, King of POROS.
King of POROS, if you come across him on an open server, it's brown underpant time, dude, straight up.
Yeah, and he's picked one of the top tier junglers at the moment, the old J4. So, well, I assume that he's going to be actually jungling with the J4. So, the teams tell me that they have put themselves in order of the positions that they're going to be playing, but we never know. We never know with the opening games.
Shenanigans, you
know. Indeed. So let's just have a quick look at the bans. We've got Alistair, Maokai, and Morgana banned out. Not really sure why the Alistair has been banned out in particular. Maybe because Alistair is a little bit of a counter pick to John T. Wanty, or John T. Wanty on the Thresh. Well, I assume the Thresh will be going somewhere else. But in Wellington League of Legends, there are a couple of players who specialize in Alistair, so it might well actually be a targeted ban there. Maokai, once he gets going, he gets tanky. You just can't stop him, so they don't want to have to deal with him. And Morgana, again, is something that you can counterpick a Thresh against the Thresh. So they really seem to be stacking, I think, things in favor of their bottom lane, EJ.
And they banned Morgana, dude, to stop you going on about how good you are with it.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say that I'm good with Morgana.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, in fact, I remember the days of casting League of Legends with Glimmer. He used to call her Snorgana.
He used to call her what?
Snorgana.
Ah, right.
Yeah, yawn. Boring as anything. Because in those days, Snorgana used to be played in the mid lane. And she was basically a farm from the distance thing. You just max W and just pushed your lane, and it was boring as anything. So anyway, so let's have a look at the other bands. We've got Elise, Callista, and Teemo. Not really sure I've ever seen a Teemo getting banned in a competitive game. EJ?
Yep. Dude, they don't like mushrooms. Full stop.
Yeah, maybe Saicha is a Teemo specialist.
Food allergy or something.
Yeah, that'll be it. So everyone's locked in. We'll have people switching around, and we can start talking about matchups. But Elise, Elise is sort of making a comeback.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah,
jungling hard
in the LCS, but not really. I wouldn't really say people are talking about her as top tier just yet. So interesting ban of getting Elise out of the way there. So we've spoken about Jarvan 4 already in the jungle, going up against the comeback queen, Evelyn.
Ooh, bit of Evelyn action.
Yeah, HKC Dreams. So we're going to be... The test here for the platinum level team, the purple team, or the red team at least, the POROS, is whether they're going to be able to get the pink wards down and prevent the devastating incursions both into lanes and into the jungle that Evelyn can bring to the game.
Time will tell, dude.
Well, you see, this is the thing. Like there are certain things that separate the top tier teams from those below them, and one of those is Vision, the Vision game. So I think HKC picking up an Evelyn is kind of like a shout out to that. They're going, we know that our Vision game is good, and we're going to test your Vision game. So the POROS are going to have to be absolutely on point with Vision, and of course the difficulty with Evelyn is she can walk over green wards and you'll just never see her. So it's going to have to be pinks all around, and we'll have to see how much gold gets spent on pinks and how much control in the jungle they're able to exert around those pinks.
Nothing wrong with pinks all round, dude.
Oh, we do like a bit of pink.
Better than the brown.
For reals, for reals. Okay, so in the top lane, it's going to be Gnar, who, since Gnar has appeared on the scene, has pretty much always been a top pick in the top lane. Had a little bit of a nerf, I don't know, about a month ago, or a couple of months ago, and he seemed to fade away a little bit, but he seems to be back. But Shen, of course, is the big return again. Another return to the fields of justice with Shen appearing in the top lane. So we can look to see Shen spending all of his time split pushing and occasionally doing his stand united to get somebody out of trouble.
So it's a good thing Riot's still tinkering, mixing it up?
Yeah. I mean, there's tinkering, and then there's other things, like this whole getting rid of Gangplank business. Have you been paying attention to the Bilgewater event that they've been doing?
No, I saw it today there and I thought, oh, that looks pretty interesting.
So you don't know that Gangplank has been removed?
No, what are you doing, dude? You played him a lot.
I know. It's like up until maybe, I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago, my whole Twitter page was still themed Gangplank, and I think the note that I've got, or the status that I've got in League of Legends is the League of Gangplank. And now there's no Gangplank.
Well, it's homage now.
Yeah, well, something like that.
I mean, is he coming back after the event, or is he gone?
Well, one would assume, because apparently they're not accepting people requesting refunds for buying the champion. So.
Oh.
People got well upset and started requesting refunds. Anyway, so down in the bottom lane, we've got Spectre and Sykes as the Graves and the Thresh going up against Prime and Prosaurus Rex. As Jinx and Lulu. So I don't know. I think Spectre and Sykes, they're looking to.
They're a combo, dude.
Well, they want to get some synergy of Thresh coming in there and getting in your face.
Yep.
So both of these champions are get in your face.
Swinging some hooks around.
That's the one. And of course, Graves does more damage the closer he is to you. So he's going to follow up in there and go.
That's Spectre to a T, dude. He loves getting close to you.
Oh, he does. So yeah, they'll get up close and personal and pretty much all in when they do their engages. And it's going to be up to Lulu and Jinx to try and respond to that. So we're heading into the skin battle now, EJ.
We are.
So it took them a little while, but the WSL players eventually cottoned on to the fact that if you had all of your champions but one with the skin, you got lots of juvenile tittering going on the stream. So let's see if they if they get a shot. We've got 3 skins down at the bottom. For the POROS, so not much going on there, and so far we got 3, and we're just waiting for Jonty Wanty to connect. So if he's got an
it's all down to Johnny Wanty.
Yeah. So at the moment, how are we doing in terms of the skin battle? So it's 3-3.
Oh, yay! Pulls it through.
4 skins at the top.
He doesn't have to worry about rubber glove Shen anymore.
Yeah. So we got a chance to talk about Victor versus Ari in the mid lane, and I like the Ari pick against the Victor because Victor kind of wants you to be less mobile, wants to chuck a gravity well on your face and keep you there, and Ari, if anybody, is going to have a kit to be able to dodge that sort of thing. So, we'll just have to see whether Poata is able to... I think I'm pronouncing that name right, Poata. We had somebody who worked with us called Moata, and that was how you pronounce the name. So anyway, Poata, whether Poata is going to be able to use his mobility. Of course, the mobility only really comes in as the ultimate.
I'll jump into Twitch chat, dude, and see if anyone knows it and can correct you.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So maybe somebody. Oh, we got 10 viewers already. Fantastic.
Oh, shout out to you.
Shout out to our 10 viewers. Oh, hang on. Let me just do. That was the skin battle. Hey, I'm Crisis and EJ. We're both on Twitter, so you should follow us on Twitter. We tweet things about gaming. So POROS on the right, EJ, and on the left-hand side we've got HKAYCEE. Huzzah.
And we're about to get some.
There you go. Took a while to load though.
Yeah, very slow. They must be using Australian internet.
So I was just saying the Irie gets Spirit Rush at 6. So not as mobile as you'd like to be against the Victor, and I think you probably put a point in Gravity Well second, level 2 I think. Those players who play Victor might want to tell me. So who's this? Yeah, Igaloy. I don't understand either. So anyway, don't mention the Teemo ban then, it's meta. I did mention the Teemo ban.
We certainly did.
We certainly did. So we got everybody rolling out in a pretty well. The blue team's going for an invade. And they've been sighted, so Poata's actually seen
Twitch
them.
want to reset my email. Lovely.
Yeah, I got all
game.
sorts of things. Twitch asking me about tax and all sorts of things like that. Oh. Hey, somebody in the Twitch channel that wants to be moderator for a day, put up your hand. Do a kappa or something for me in the Twitch channel so that I can make you a mod so you can ban the bots. So we've got a nice deep ward, a couple of deep wards. Put down EJ from the HKAYCEE, which means they're probably looking for a lane swap. That's what I'm guessing. Well, I don't really know why, because I wonder if
they got skills.
I don't know if they really want a lane swap, and in fact they don't seem to want it. They're heading on down to standard positions, so just looking out for a lane swap. I guess they wanted standard lanes more than anything else. So they've walked over this ward that's been placed in the brush by the red team, the POROS.
And we were saying that the POROS were going to need good vision to try and stay in this game, so nice early start for them.
Yeah, got some nice deep wards that they needed to get down. But I'm not really sure why they needed to get that down. Maybe to pick the start of where Evelyn was going to be starting, but like where else is Evelyn going to start these days? I mean, junglers generally start down at the Gromps. Occasionally they do start on the other side, and you get a quick level 2 for the bottom lane, I guess. So maybe that was what was going on.
Or they're just showing off how deep they can go.
Yeah. Okay, so Felix wants to be modded for a day, so I'm going to mod him for a day. There you go.
Congratulations.
Shout out to Felino. Maybe that's what it is. Felino.
What, instead of Porto?
There you go, and here's a moderator. So Felino X, I'm hoping that you're going to be doing the business. Oh, we got a hook on Prosaurus Rex, and he uses, well, that's a flash and a heal in that bottom lane. That's exactly what we expected to happen with Sykes getting a death sentence down, and straight away Spectre following up with a smack to the face. So things looking very, very dangerous in this bottom lane if you are on the POROS. In the mid lane, Poata. Yeah, Poata's not doing so well in the exchanges over here. Has taken quite a bit of damage, and that'll be because of that lack of mobility more than anything else early on. So we'll keep an eye on how things are going there. Jonty Wanty doing his best to keep the harassment going down, and doing a very good job of it, pushing his lane up as well. So in the top lane we've got Hillbilly popping Gnar for the first time, or popping Mega Gnar that is, and looking pretty mean and intimidating more than anything else. But right now they're just exchanging, kind of taps, EJ.
Sorry dude, I'm just sorting out my Twitch login, I'll be right with you.
Oh okay, no worries, okay. I'll take it away. So in the mid lane, Poata's popping has used all of his pots due to the harassment from Jonty Wanty, and Jonty Wanty is just going to keep this going until, I don't know, he gets his 6 I guess, and then he flattens him. King of POROS has smote the Wraith. and finds a ward. So now they know where he is anyway. 4-minute mark gone by, pretty uneventful, ladies and gentlemen. No first blood just yet, and EJ working on trying to get his Twitch sorted out.
Oh, I'm in. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for $4.95. What a bargain.
Really? We've got a subscribe button these days.
Well, it looks like it. It's valued at $4.95. What a bargain.
Fantastic.
Press it. Press it. Twice.
May love you long time.
Croesus will say your name on air.
Well, I will too. Okay, Sykes looking menacing at the moment in the brush and completely zoning Augustus Prime and POROS Rex out of the way. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, we've got King of Poros looking to set up a gank. So in he goes. He misses his.
Oh, we got at
his
least
Kiwi
going to come
combo.
down the river on the back of them.
Takes
there,
a bit of
Croesus.
damage, and oh!
Here comes
Unfortunately,
Elise.
all the CC misses.
She holds it though.
Yeah, so Elise coming in. Sorry, not Elise. Evelyn.
Evelyn,
Coming
sorry.
in, and he's going to look to turn things around. So Puada is well pushed up at the moment. So the question is going to be whether Jonty Wanty is going to be able to bait him into coming forward. Now he does. In comes the Evelyn. Dream has got a smite down onto Puada, gets the flash out, follows up with the flash himself, and keeps going. He's under the turret, gets taken down in return for picking up that first blood. So I guess he might have wanted things to have been a little bit cleaner there. Maybe if he'd gotten a bit of help from his mid laner. But Jonty Wanty looking too low in HP, EJ, I guess, to participate.
Yeah, no, he was a bit worried there. He didn't want to make it 2 kills. It wasn't worth trading 2 for 1.
Yeah, fair enough. I guess, you know, the option might have been taken by Puata. Well, I'm going to die anyway, so rather than trying to escape, I'll go in and pick up the victor and make the first blood. Yeah.
Skills,
decision making.
Absolutely. That's why they're uni students, dude.
And engineers to boot. I believe they're engineers too.
Ah!
Aren't they? Well, it's the
Masters.
Victoria Engineering Club.
Creativity. Yeah, probably. That's a bit of a subtle hint. Bottom lane, we've
Oh,
got a bit of
death
action
sentence
going on here.
Yeah, Augustus Prime has to flash away, just manages to get away. And that combination of Graves' damage in reply to those, in response to those death sentences is just incredible. And they're going to get a lot of damage down onto this turret now.
Alright, Shen's just warding up the top, keeping up his vision as well. Bit of a stalemate.
And we've got Evelyn coming down, looking for a tower diver. I think death sentence onto
Whoa!
POROS Rex. Picks up tower aggro, and then Spectre picks up the kill there.
Great
Nicely
kill.
done there.
Great kill.
Absolutely perfectly done there by Sykes and Spectre. Evelyn didn't even have to be there.
No, but she was, just to watch.
She does like to watch.
Apparently.
Does like to watch.
Who wouldn't want to watch Spectre? Spectre's absolute pro. He's going to carry the team.
So a bit of an exchange in the top lane. Saicha versus Hillbilly. And he gets his taunt down, but isn't able to really create too much out of that. But we've got the J4 arriving in lane as well and looking to come through for a gank. So there's no wards.
Yeah, but he's got that well warded. He knows he's there.
No, there's no ward.
Oh, isn't there?
No.
Oh, well, the J4's going to go Hello Ninja Styles, moving in for the attack crisis.
Yeah, waiting for the Mega Knight to arrive. In comes the Mega Knight. Gets the knock on,
big
and
trouble.
Saicha trying to get away, but beautiful flag and drag there, and then he flashes to get out of the way. So Saicha manages to get away nicely after burning his flash. And he decides to stick around.
He's under a lot of pressure then.
Well, Hillbilly gets a boomerang onto him and decides he's going to... Poro sets things up for Poro, who flashes away after calling down the Cataclysm and picking up the kill. So 3 and 2 at the 8.5 minute mark. Yeah, EJ, things are going quite well.
Going quite well. Money pretty even. No towers down for either side. And, looks like a bit of action in the river.
Well, I mean, they're eating a scuttle crab. But
Yeah,
that's
that's a
about
bit of
it.
action.
Establishing vision around the dragon and then pinging for the help around the dragon. So Jinx is away. They know this. So this is going to be pretty uncontested, I think. The J4 is making his way down, but I don't think he will arrive on time.
No chance. They've got this dragon easily.
That'll be dragon number 1 at the 9:05 mark. 1 dragon in favour. And now they're going for a gank onto King of Poros. Comes through, nice little death sentence. The flay comes through. He had nothing to escape with. And that's him taken down.
No chance.
So never mind Evelyn being an invading jungler. They've got great vision.
Yeah.
And HKAYCEE's bottom lane roams up to take down the J4. Beautifully done.
Now they just return to lane and continue their assault.
So look at the CS difference. We got 64 in reply to 39 CS on the two ADCs. But of course Graves with 3 kills, and he already has his BF sword.
Ouch.
Well ahead of things at this stage.
Yeah.
Not much else going on in any of the other lanes. Both the mid laners decided to blue pill at the same time. So they've done that.
No, Shannon just dropping a ward to get a bit of vision.
Another death sentence down onto Augustus Prime.
In big trouble in bottom.
And he's going to get away after POROS puts the wild growth on him and buffs him nicely. But that'll be temporary. And Sykes is on point at the moment, EJ. He's going to be able to grab...
Sykes is doing well.
Yeah, he's going to be able to grab somebody nice and quick.
Alright, Jonty Wanty's calling for a bit of backup in middle. He's got Punta under the fire here. Punta levels up though, couldn't have come at a better time.
Oh,
we got J4 coming in though.
It's not a counter gank, it's just a gank, but Evelyn is going to arrive soon, but this is the problem with the Shen. He comes in with the Stand United, follows through with a great taunt onto King of POROS.
Oh, what a kill!
And then he finally gets some help, and Evelyn picks up the kill with assists going to the other members there. Puada is still really, really low, pops some health. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, we've got Spectre pushing POROS into the ground, and in fact pushing Augustus Prime away from his turret. They've taken down a turret while that action was going on in the mid lane, and HKAYCEE now really starting to accelerate away as Jonty Wanty goes in for a dive with the help of Evelyn. Evelyn doing great work, flanking through and taking down a very foolish Ari, I would say, sticking around.
Yeah, not much happening in the top lane. Size just camping under his tower. Hillbilly trying to give him a bit of a harass.
Man,
it's all happening in the bottom though.
Yeah, yet another kill going to that bottom lane. We've got King of POROS wanting to try and get a reply.
Oh, he's going to get it too.
Oh, one more.
No, maybe not.
So he gets the shutdown. Sykes gets a reply and is sticking
Rex
around.
Is in a world of hurt.
In comes HKAYCEE Dream. Follows up with...
Oh, he narrowly escapes Crisis.
Nicely done. But that was why old Sykes was sticking around, even though he could have tried to escape. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Hillbilly, who's really been the only one that's actually been coping, I would say, with his situation in the top lane. Sticking around and staying within range with his CS. Pushes his lane up. And really, it's not really much of a success story. It's kind of more like a stalemate in the top lane. And that is the best that the POROS can hope for at this stage.
Jonty Wanty also pushing up on mid. Just causing a bit of grief here.
Getting a huge amount of damage down. Going for the dive.
Whoa!
And pulls down the Chaos Storm. But doesn't even need it.
Nice kill though.
Yeah, picks up a kill. Going to kill the turret soon as well. So we've got one first tier turret that's been taken down in the bottom lane. And this mid lane is going to go very, very soon as well.
Very soon, yeah.
Yeah.
We've got a potential gank happening in top. The pools of POROS, or the King of POROS, I should say, he's just hiding in the bush, as is his wont. Waiting for Scythe to push forward, and then he's going to make his move. In they go, Crisis.
Oh,
he way to his tower.
Put his, it does the
whole...
whole...
We've got Spider Girl coming up behind him, though.
Yeah, so we're going to have a counter gank, but they'll get this turret, surely. So, Sideshow at the moment just hanging on, waiting for his taunt to come off cooldown, I think. There you go, gets a double taunt down, and in fact, gets the tower aggro onto King of POROS, who flags and drags and flashes away, but too late. And now Dream has got the chase on.
Escape?
Whoa, I don't... He gets nice little slow from the boomerang and then flashes away. Nice little play there from Hillbilly, but unfortunately, King of POROS has given the gold up already.
Yeah, and they just lost their blue as well.
So heading to the 14-minute mark, and we've got 12-3 in the lead in terms of kills for HKAYCEE.
We've still got Dream niggling around up here, Crisis. We could have Hillbilly in trouble at the top.
Yeah, maybe. We've got a little bit of a siege going on at the bottom lane as well. So, and he comes.
Hillbilly.
Oh my word, you called it, mate. I should have headed on over there and kept an eye on it instead of looking at the boring siege. So he's down.
He's gone. You give him for a free ride in the bang bus, dude, and he didn't want it. He wanted his money back.
So we've got some posturing going on in the POROS jungle. We've got 30 seconds till the dragon, so HKC are going to want to set up some vision and get themselves in a position. Well, they're blue pilling.
We're going to lose top tower. Maybe.
Well, the POROS will. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. No, maybe.
All right, Poro's coming down to see if Dragon's up. He's not. They're disappointed.
So that was an interesting move there by the Nah, deciding to TP to the top lane and giving up the teleport advantage just when Dragon spawns. So
now Dragon's up.
Yeah, Dragon is up, and the only way that the Poros are going to be able to take it is if it's uncontested, because Shen can join a fight at any time.
And Sykes is hanging around, pushing them off here. Spectre will go in and ninja the Dragon.
Oh, Sykes and his death sentences. Unfortunately, he misses that one.
It's all on, though. No.
So there's a ping down on the Dragon, but yeah, not much going on. Right now, the best that the Poros can hope for is to harass and maybe get a pick. But yeah. I don't think that they'll be able to do that at all. King of Poros heading in there, though. It looks like
his testicles shrunk like the bloody freezing weather, dude. He backed out of there pretty quick.
So Sykes heading on up, looking menacing, and, well, in fact, looking all by himself as he's forced to flash away. Gets a death sentence down onto Puada. The Cataclysm gets called down, though. HKC Dream is gone. The shutdown to Ari. The Augustus Prime in the background there, trying to pick up some loot as a result there. But John Wanty has arrived, picks up the double kill, and says, listen, kids, let's not fight anymore because Daddy's here, and drives everybody away. So a Dragon, 2 kills. Sorry, a Dragon and 3 kills in exchange for 1 kill.
And Soviet Potato reckons it's all because he didn't buy a static ship, dude. Spot on. Spot on. He's a Soviet, man. He'd know. Potato as well. It's bonus.
Action moving to the middle lane as HKC look to take down, well, really just press their advantage.
Oh yeah, push through, get this tower.
And in the meantime, well, it's just 3 of them. Just
Dropped
3 of them
hard.
taking down the turrets, and they've got a 1-3-1 split push going on at the moment with their jungler pushing the top lane.
Shen's going to look to maybe head up and give a hand after he clears a bit of the counter jungling.
Yeah, do a bit of stealing, taking a bit of red.
So they push into the bottom lane, but there's no one there at the moment.
Yeah, this is really...
guys have cleared out.
Yeah, Augustus Prime really looking to try and catch up some of his CS, but he's well behind. 4 kills behind, and what is that, 60 CS just about behind.
Short bus trailing the big bus type behind, dude.
And was kind of ideally positioned before in that little fight in the jungle. He was on the other side of the wall, wasn't going to get affected, was able to auto-attack for a lot of the time, and really had 0 impact on that fight. Didn't even get the execution with his ulti, as the kill instead went to Ari. The last hit went to the Ari.
Alright, so they're trying to hunt down Thresh at the moment. So moving in here. Whoa! Just manages to niggle away. Here comes the backup though. Jonty Wanty's in as well. And they're just throwing some spells around Crisis, seeing if anyone's going to fall for it.
Yeah, at the moment, Hillbilly looking to create something of an engage because he's about to hit Mega Knight. Oh, here goes King of Poro. They've tapped the flash, get Jonty Wanty out of there, but that is where the focus is at the moment. Hillbilly has zoned him out completely, but it's 3 versus 1 in the backline. Puada gets met by Dream, so it's all over at the moment. King Poro flashes away, but Dream is now after him. He manages just to get away, but a long range collateral damage, and Spectre takes him down, and that is a 3-0 exchange.
Yeah.
As HKC now push into the base.
And they're going to take this tower. Inhibited not far after.
Yeah, I don't
Man, Hillbilly did well to get away from that, dude. That was, woo!
I mean, only just managed to get away.
Yeah.
So, that's the first inhibitor down. I
About
wonder,
10k your money advantage.
I wonder if this is a surrender at 20 situation because of what was said in the Twitch chat.
Ooh.
It might be. It might be. 30 seconds to go. The minions in the top lane picking up another turret. And so it is now 5 turrets to 1 in favor of our friends HKC.
Not that there's any bias in our commentary, dude.
No,
but,
no,
our
no.
friends at
I mean,
H-
I
H-
say,
our
I say
friends at
friends. But
HKC.
if I had said to somebody like John T. Wanty, if I had said, "Hey, John T. Wanty, how you doing, my friend?" He would have said, "I'm not your friend, buddy."
He'd say, let's go for a beer down the rec club. Play some League of
Well,
Legends.
I suppose. I mean, he is from Wellington, so it would have to be a craft beer.
Absolutely. All right, the boys from HKC well and truly in command here. 19-4 score line. 2 dragons have picked up. 5 towers to 1. Over a 10k advantage in money.
It's going to be 6
And
towers
their
soon.
experience from last year in the Wellington Secondary Schools League is really paying off.
Yeah, it's transferring quite nicely over into this
Yeah.
level of the competition. So next
Yeah.
level up. So Saicha might actually have been caught there. He uses his taunt to get away. Shadow dashes over the wall and waltzes away. Sykes is there, just clearing wards at the moment. And he'll be happy to have done so. John T. Wanty gets tagged by a boomerang and then sticks around to take over a Baron. So this is another uncontested objective. Oi, Feliner. There's somebody you need to ban in the Twitch chat.
Yeah, I was just trying to work out how can I do that. That'd be awesome to start like just banning dudes.
Are you not a mod? You should be a mod.
Oh, I should be a mod. Doesn't matter. Back to the game, Crisis. That's far more important.
There you go. I made you a mod.
They're all coming top lane.
Yeah, a little bit of a push using the Baron to their advantage. Down at the bottom, Saicha heading on to get the split push going on as you would do with a Shen. And they'll be hoping to keep the Poros distracted in the top lane for as long as they possibly can. And eventually, Saicha is going to get there to that second tier turret, take it down, and then be pushing on the bottom lane as well.
Dude, I want to do a huge shout out to Neba, who's tuning in tonight and watching in Twitch. Shout out to you, Neebs.
Fantastic. He's been doing great work covering
Rocket
some of the
League
top
legend.
CSGO players in Australia. We got another team fight down. Lulu gets popped like there was nothing going on. The Cataclysm holds a couple of players down for a while, but not really for anything other than killing himself. So the King of Poros down as well. And at the end of it, health bars depleted on everyone's...
Porter gets smacked.
Not quite an ace because Jinx is away, but look at the spread of the damage, EJ.
Yeah,
I think if there's one thing that the Poros need to take away from this game is that in the team fights they need to call focus and take one player down at a time.
And when these two teams meet again, they need to bring a tub of lube.
Either that or a pair of handcuffs.
Or both.
Or both. Saicha goes in a little bit too deep and gets taken down. But that is the first of the Nexus turrets that gets taken down. And it is time for HKC to book it.
And they have booked it.
Well, it was the wise thing to do.
Okay, so Porto not going to throw down and concede here. They're going to fight to the bitter end. As the great Kiwis they are.
I kind of feel as though all that's happening.
Potosaurus Rex is so confident, dude. He's chatting in Twitch chat.
Why don't you put a banner for Goldmine? What the hell does that even mean?
I don't know. Ban.
Yeah, I reckon he should be banned.
Go for it, Feline. Ban his ass.
Tejeskifli 93. He sounds like a Russian. So I've just got the director cam going on because there isn't really much going on. John T. Wanty flashes forward. He reckons he could get himself a bit of Augustus Prime beef on his plate for dinner, but unfortunately...
well, they quickly took the dragon and they're going to take this bottom lane's final tower.
Old Jinxie Winxie manages to get away. That one. But yes, they've got yet another dragon. Look at this beautiful little pink award over here. It's been standing there most of the game. doing its job there, preventing flanks in every area but where they needed to prevent it.
Dream's just hiding up here, waiting, being very patient. Here comes the team in now. King of Poros pulled in, manages to escape though, Crisis. Turret's gone, they've got no protection.
Oh, in comes the Marcia call from King of Poro. He gets taken down too sweet, though Hillbilly's tanky as uses his flash to get away.
Not tanky enough, dude.
No, the collateral damage comes from behind, takes him down, and that was a 2-for-0 as HKAYCEE now decide, well, they're going to take down an open inhib rather than pushing at this bottom turret. And I think they'll look to finish off now, EJ as well.
Yeah, no, they push straight in, both are down. They're on to the final objective, and it's going to be game over.
Surely it shall be.
So for the rest of the VEC competition, HKAYCEE have said, take notice, we are here.
Yeah, they've thrown the gauntlet down, and they're looking for somebody to pick it up and take them on.
Or design a piece of engineering equipment to pick it up and take them on.
Oh, that might work. Yep. Some sort of machine that could grab a hand.
Engineers,
and
dude, engineers.
Possibly take a sword and thrust it at them.
Hillbilly's very happy with his performance though, dude. Man of the match, who do you think took out the man of the match tonight?
That is a very good question. So I can't see any of the stats. For some reason my LoL client has crashed out. So maybe you can talk a little bit about the stats. But
whoever was playing Graves did very well.
Well, we have this discussion frequently about whether the Graves or the whether the ADC who's done really well is actually the ADC who's done really well, or whether it's because of his support that's done very well. And I would say in this situation, Sykes, with his death sentences and his flays, did a very, very good job as the Thresh.
Yes, maybe, but everyone came to watch Spectre. Spectre, man of the match.
All right, there you have it from EJ. Spectre is the man of the match, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we'll be back in...
8, 1, and 9, by the way, were his stats.
Fantastic effort over there. So he wins the Gamestah MVP award, which is a $10 RP card, which we'll get to him.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that. If I had known that, I would have picked Johnny Wanty.
Why? Because he looks poor.
Yeah, totally. Shout out to Spectre, though. Clean it up here today.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with the second game of the evening, and I'll just tell you in a moment who that's going to be. It will be Coon Kings versus Beta Particles. And
a $10 RP card up for grabs. Now I know. Get some!
Get some! All right, so stay tuned, but we will, well, just hang about, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll be back quite soon with the next game, as soon as we know when it's going to start, because it might actually start in 15 minutes.
Ooh.